The question, have you ever heard someone say, "Life was better in the old days?" initiates viewer engagement. This rhetorical question serves as an introductory hook to prompt reflection on societal change. The phrase "life was better in the old days" encapsulates a common sentiment regarding nostalgia and perceived decline. Idyllic rural landscapes evoke a romanticized view of the past. Simple living is often associated with a perceived, simpler, happier time. These images represent a longing for a bygone era. The 1600s lacked modern communication technologies such as the internet and mobile phones. During the 17th century, instant global communication was non-existent. Electricity was not yet harnessed for widespread use in the 1600s. Mornings in the 1600s began with the natural alarm of animal sounds. Daily life in the 1600s lacked modern conveniences such as electricity and running water. The absence of modern technology shaped the rhythm and pace of daily routines. Streets in the 1600s were commonly muddy and unpaved, contributing to unsanitary conditions. The scarcity of clean water sources led to widespread hygiene issues. Overall, unsanitary conditions were prevalent due to poor waste management and limited sanitation infrastructure. Healthcare in the 1600s was rudimentary, lacking modern medical advancements. The absence of antibiotics meant bacterial infections were often fatal. Surgical procedures were performed without anesthesia, causing immense patient suffering. Infections, if left untreated, can escalate rapidly within the body. Without effective treatments, a localized infection can lead to systemic failure. The absence of treatment options can result in fatal outcomes from otherwise manageable infections. Early surgical procedures were often performed without anesthesia, relying on speed and brute force. Without effective pain management, patients endured extreme suffering during surgical interventions. Crude surgical tools and unsanitary conditions contributed to high rates of infection and mortality. Childbirth carries significant risks, frequently resulting in maternal mortality. Complications during pregnancy and delivery are major contributors to maternal deaths. Limited access to healthcare services exacerbates the risks associated with childbirth. In the 1600s, hard labor was a dominant aspect of daily life for the majority of the population. Manual labor formed the backbone of the economy, encompassing agriculture, construction, and various trades. Understanding labor conditions provides insight into the social and economic structures of the 17th century. Farming without machines requires extensive manual labor, including plowing fields by hand. Planting seeds and harvesting crops are labor-intensive processes when done without mechanical assistance. Traditional farming methods rely heavily on human strength and endurance for irrigation and cultivation. Blacksmithing is a physically demanding occupation, requiring significant strength and endurance. The repetitive motions and heavy lifting involved can lead to physical strain and fatigue. Blacksmiths must withstand high temperatures and manage heavy tools, increasing the risk of burns and injuries. Children as young as 6 years old are found engaged in various forms of labor. Child labor deprives children of their right to leisure and normal childhood experiences. The absence of childhood leisure has detrimental effects on the physical and mental development of children. Historically, many societies have lacked universal rights and freedoms. Women have often faced significant restrictions on their rights and freedoms. Poverty frequently limits access to fundamental rights and freedoms. Historically, women were often denied the fundamental right to vote. Legal rights afforded to women were significantly limited in many societies. Restrictions on legal rights curtailed women's ability to own property and participate fully in civic life. Marginalization limits the poor's access to fundamental rights and freedoms. Poverty often results in a lack of political representation and voice. Systemic barriers prevent the poor from fully participating in civic life and enjoying equal protection under the law. Slavery was a widespread practice throughout history, existing across various cultures and continents. Enslaved individuals were treated as property, subjected to forced labor, and denied basic human rights. Slavery's dehumanizing effects stripped individuals of their identity, culture, and familial bonds. Colonization is characterized by the oppressive subjugation of indigenous populations. Colonization has a profound negative impact on the cultural heritage and traditional practices of indigenous societies. The seizure of land and resources is a central component of colonial oppression. Caste systems impose rigid social hierarchies, stratifying individuals into distinct, hereditary groups. These systems often determine social status, occupation, and access to resources based on birth. Caste systems perpetuate social injustice by limiting social mobility and reinforcing inequality. In the 1600s, the average life expectancy was approximately 35 to 40 years. Statistical records from the 17th century indicate significantly shorter lifespans compared to modern times. Various factors contributed to the lower life expectancy, including disease, sanitation, and healthcare limitations. A significant proportion of children do not survive past the age of 5, highlighting a high rate of child mortality. Elevated child mortality rates are a critical factor impacting overall life expectancy. Child mortality is a key indicator of healthcare quality and socioeconomic conditions. A lack of scientific knowledge often leads to the prevalence of superstition. Superstition arises from attributing causality to non-scientific or irrational factors. The spread of knowledge reduces reliance on superstitious explanations. Superstitions are beliefs or practices, often irrational, based on faith in supernatural causation. These beliefs influence daily life through rituals, taboos, and practices intended to bring good fortune or avert bad luck. Superstitions vary widely across cultures, reflecting diverse interpretations of causality and control. Historically, scientific knowledge was often confined to a select few individuals. Access to scientific understanding was not widely available to the general population. The dissemination of scientific knowledge was restricted, resulting in limited public awareness. Historically, literacy was an uncommon skill. Limited literacy restricted access to information and knowledge. The scarcity of reading skills shaped historical power dynamics and societal structures. Transitioning to modern life involves the ubiquitous use of smartphones. Smartphones facilitate instant communication and access to vast amounts of information. Modern life is characterized by the seamless integration of digital tools and technologies. Internet access enables learning opportunities across diverse subjects and skill sets. Online platforms provide access to educational resources regardless of geographic location. Modern technology facilitates personalized and adaptive learning experiences. Modern healthcare access emphasizes the availability of doctors. Hospitals play a central role in ensuring healthcare access. The ready availability of medicines is crucial for modern healthcare access. Historically, expressing opinions was restricted, often requiring permission or facing censorship. Modern social media platforms enable widespread and immediate expression of diverse viewpoints. This freedom allows for open dialogue and the potential for societal change through shared ideas and perspectives. Modern society enables individuals to pursue personal dreams beyond basic survival. Opportunities for education, innovation, and creative expression are now widely accessible. Individuals can now focus on self-actualization and contributing unique value to society. Modern life is characterized by pervasive stress, constant noise, and numerous distractions. Acknowledging the presence of these stressors is the first step towards effective management. Understanding the sources and impact of stress is crucial for developing coping strategies. Contemporary society values the principle of individual choice. Freedom is a cornerstone of modern societal structure, enabling diverse perspectives and lifestyles. Opportunity allows individuals to pursue their goals and improve their circumstances within society. Modern technological advancements represent progress that was inconceivable to past generations. The rapid pace of technological evolution has dramatically reshaped human life within a relatively short period. Contemporary conveniences and capabilities would have been considered miraculous or magical by our ancestors. The inquiry, was being born in the old times really better, is revisited. This question prompts a comparative analysis of past and present living conditions. Evaluating the advantages and disadvantages of different eras is crucial for informed perspectives. Romanticizing the past often involves selectively remembering positive aspects while overlooking negative realities. This idealized view can lead to a distorted understanding of historical events and societal conditions. Caution is advised against romanticizing the past, as it can hinder progress and obscure present-day challenges. Technological progress has yielded advancements beyond immediate recognition. Modern conveniences and increased efficiency are often underestimated benefits of progress. Progress enhances quality of life through improved healthcare, communication, and access to information. The idealized past often obscures the harsh realities of limited opportunities and social inequalities. Technological advancements have significantly improved living standards and access to information. Progress in civil rights and social justice has expanded freedoms and protections for marginalized groups. A counter-question can effectively challenge the underlying assumptions of an argument. Posing a question about the absence of essential elements like clean water, medicine, or rights can highlight their importance. This rhetorical strategy prompts reflection on the fundamental necessities often taken for granted. The modern world is characterized by inherent imperfections and ongoing challenges. Acknowledging these imperfections is the first step towards progress and improvement. Continuous effort and adaptation are necessary to address the world's complex issues. Compared to the past, advancements in technology, medicine, and social structures have contributed to improved living standards. Decreases in global poverty and increases in access to education and healthcare indicate a more equitable and prosperous world. Progress in human rights, environmental awareness, and international cooperation fosters a more just and sustainable global society. Antibiotics are highly effective in treating bacterial infections by inhibiting bacterial growth or directly killing bacteria. Antibiotics target specific bacterial processes, such as cell wall synthesis or protein production, disrupting their function. The judicious use of antibiotics is crucial to prevent the development of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Moderne anesthésia sur patient expérience no peinture chirurgicale procédure. Anesthesia involves a combination of drugs to induce unconsciousness, muscle relaxation, and pain relief. Advanced monitoring technology allows precise control and adjustment of anesthesia levels during surgery. Vaccines are a critical tool in preventing infectious diseases and improving public health. Vaccines work by stimulating the body's immune system to develop protection against specific pathogens. Widespread vaccination campaigns have led to the eradication or significant reduction of many life-threatening diseases. Automation has significantly reduced the physical demands of numerous jobs. Robotic systems now handle repetitive and strenuous tasks, minimizing human strain. The implementation of automation technologies leads to a safer and more ergonomic work environment. Voting is a fundamental right that enables citizens to participate in democratic processes. Exercising the right to vote ensures representation and shapes the future of communities and nations. The act of voting empowers individuals to voice their opinions and contribute to collective decision-making. Freedom of expression encompasses the right to articulate opinions and ideas without governmental censorship or restraint. Diverse media platforms, including print, digital, and broadcast, facilitate the dissemination of varied viewpoints. Open dialogue and the exchange of ideas are essential for informed public discourse and societal progress. Modern statistics reveal a significant increase in global life expectancy. Advancements in medicine, sanitation, and nutrition have contributed to this rise in life expectancy. Improved healthcare infrastructure and access to resources play a crucial role in extending human lifespans. Education is now widely accessible, providing opportunities for learning across diverse populations. Increased education levels correlate with improved individual well-being and societal progress. Education empowers individuals with knowledge and skills, fostering critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. A split screen visually contrasts scenes from the 1600s with corresponding modern scenes. The juxtaposition highlights the evolution of technology, fashion, and societal norms across centuries. This comparative visualization underscores the significant changes in daily life and technological advancements over time. Progress has significantly improved the overall quality of life. Advancements in technology, healthcare, and education contribute to enhanced living standards. Continuous development fosters a more comfortable and fulfilling human experience.